Hello, Valley Biz Buzz listeners. This is Danielle Roy, your Valley Biz podcast host, here with the West Valley Warner Center Chamber of Commerce and also founder of Morale Matters. Today we have special guest Diana Lua.
Hello.
Hello, Diana. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and Diana is the owner of Tang Java here on Ventura Blvd D in Woodland Hills. It is on the corner of Ventura and Fallbrook. Amazing prime location.
Thank you.
Yes, and so Diana, I'd love to hear from you today. A question I ask all of our listeners: what was the light bulb moment that led you to this industry and to starting this business here in Woodland Hills?
Where I actually have 4 boys.
Wow.
Yes, and they all love ice cream and gelato. So one time I actually went to the store to buy an ice cream tub, and I accidentally saw the ingredients, and that's like a little wake-up call for me because I'm a chef, and when I saw all the ingredients and the sugar that was added in the ice cream and I'm feeding it to my kids, I feel so bad. So I came home right away and I told my husband, next time there's another space that open up, I want to open a gelato shop. And I was like, what? Where did it came from? See all these fillers and sugars that's in a tub of ice cream. And I feel bad giving it to our kids. So he said, but there's so many ice cream or yogurt places around the area. But that's okay, but it's not made by me. So I want to show people how quality, less ingredients, but good quality ingredients, and less sugar could be able to produce a good quality gelato.
Wow, that's amazing. And I guess, so that is one thing that really helps you stand out from all of the other places, right? And to be special from the competition here, right? But to my understanding, there are multiple reasons why Tang Java is special and unique. So can you share some of those things with us?
Yes, one thing that I would like to be here at Tang Java is the inclusivity of everyone. I have kids on the spectrum, and I actually, every time we go to locations, like, we don't feel welcome. Especially when they saw that you have kids that started to talk a little louder, they look at you and they kind of judge you. So I want everyone, especially parents that actually have, especially kids, I want them to know that this place is actually welcome for everyone without any judgment. And I want this as a hub in the community, not just a coffee shop or a regular gelato place, but also a hub where you could be able to meet up with friends, take your family, because I think for me, family is the best, family time.
Wow, so family really sounds like it's really one of your core values here,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And what a great place to be with, in Woodland Hills, where family is such a core of our community too. So this is a perfect place for Tang Java. You picked a fantastic location.
Thank you so much. Ice cream for the kids, and then coffee for the parents.
That's amazing. Yes, I'm taking a look at your menu here today. I know I'm trying a delicious lavender vanilla latte, and it is wonderful.
Yes, it's one of our bestseller here. And one thing about our coffee is I make sure the quality. We never really cut corners here. Since I'm a chef, I never compromise for quality. It needs to be a good quality where I could be able to provide you a good flavor and a good cup of coffee, because sometimes when you're having a bad day, and that one sip could probably change everything.
Oh, absolutely. And so coffee, you mentioned, gelato for the kids.
Yes.
And I know you have some juices and some non-coffee mocktails and sparklers and things. So what are some of your most popular sellers here besides the lavender vanilla latte?
Actually, this one is our lavender vanilla, it's our lemonade vanilla, sorry.
That's okay.
This is actually a lavender lemonade. It's one of my favorite. And mostly all those drinks is actually from my background also. And I want everyone to feel when they walk in here, that will transform into a different location. For example, we have a tropical mocktail, which actually made of tropical yuzu, and then also a lemon in the Philippines called calamansi. So it transfers you to that tropical vibe. We also have sweet sunrise mocktail, fruity passion, makes you feel like you're in the Caribbean. And also, we have the Hawaiian blend, which is actually one of our populars made with guava and strawberry. That makes you feel like you're in Hawaii.
Ooh, I love that. You know, it's so funny. I was reading about candles, making candles of all things the other day. And you know, you see these candles that are like Caribbean sunset or like Bahamas or whatever, because that power of scent, right, can transform you to a memory in a tropical place or things like that. But really, taste is so key as a component as well. So
exactly,
I love that. I can attest to that after 10 years in the wine and spirits industry and being a sommelier myself. That taste is absolutely phenomenal.
Exactly.
And you know, about your lavender lemonade that you have here today, that's one of the most popular ones too. I noticed it's clear, it's more clear in color, and I think that that's really unique because a lot of times when you see like a lavender lemonade, it might be bright purple, and that's indicative of the quality, right? They're using certain, mixers or things like that, syrups, flavored syrups that are very thick and have some kind of not so great questionable ingredients. So
because this is made with organic lemonade, fresh squeezed organic lemonade, and and then I added some lavender syrup on it. See, like mostly the quality is on the ingredients that we use. This is like 2 ingredients in here, and it tasted so amazing. It's very refreshing, and it's so pleasant to taste or to drink.
And I mean, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Exactly, right? Yes, and that's what I do also with my gelato. I never put any colorings or any artificial flavorings on it because I believe in quality. I believe with quantity, instead, and make sure to use a good quality ingredients. Even if it's so less, but you're using a good quality ingredients, I think that's the key.
That's amazing. I love hearing, your story as a mom yourself. I have 2 littles myself, 4 kids. Wow, that's a whole other level. All boys, 4
and a
boys.
husband, yes.
Oh, and 2 are twins, right?
Yes, and they're the spectrum as well. So, it was tough, but I never regret anything. All of them, this is all for them.
So you're leaving just such an amazing legacy and just somewhere for all of the kids in the community to feel welcome, right? So
thank you.
Yes, of course. Well, I know, going out into the community with my little kids, I've got a toddler and a baby, so they can get rowdy too. And you're concerned and you get a little bit embarrassed, like, oh gosh, am I disrupting that person next to you? And the fact that you are just so welcoming, and people can come in with that knowledge that they're not going to be discriminated against. They're welcome. This is a hub. This is a wonderful place for the community, parents and children alike. I just think that's amazing.
Yes, especially during the COVID time. I think the human interaction was lessened because of that pandemic. And I want to have people to come and gather and start talking again. Have a conversation here. I love people coming in here, going on a date, or meeting a friend, and like family just enjoying. It's just so glad to see that. For me, it's like, oh, what a fresh thing to do, rather than everyone's wearing masks. So the human interaction is very important as well.
Yes, no, I love that so much. And, come to just thinking about how you continue to grow in the community and become this pillar here. Do you have anything upcoming here for Tang Java? That's any exciting plans for this year?
Well, yes, we're actually starting to offer a breakfast selections. We're actually we could start with the salmon logs and then avocado toast. And in the afternoon, of course, pizza. And everything was made by our in-house chef, Chef Noah. And and everything was made from scratch. Again, quality over quantity. So all of them, you could taste the quality and the difference of it.
That's amazing. And what are your hours here?
We open from 8:30 in the morning till 8 p.m. But we might adjust our hours during the summertime because I have 4 kids and I have 3 drop-offs in school. So that's why during the school time, I couldn't be able to really open early. But we might be able to adjust our time a little earlier and a little later in the evening.
That's wonderful. And so where can listeners find more information in case those change, and just to see, all of the upcoming, things as you continue to grow and expand and to just really build this pillar for the community? Do you have a website, a social media handle? Where can they learn more?
Yes. Come and visit us at www.tangandjava.com, and we are located here in 22776 Ventura Blvd Suite D in Woodland Hills 91364. We're located in Ventura and Fallbrook. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Yelp, at Tang Java.
Amazing. Anything else that you would like to share with our listeners today, Diana? You just really shared so much about, the wonderful product, drinks, food, and I mean any other tips and tricks that you would want to impart with listeners about, the quality of their, drink, food, anything like that, just with your background as a chef, or any exciting other tidbits that they should be looking out for?
Well, I just want everyone to come in, and I want you to feel welcome and enjoy this beautiful space that we created. And yeah, I want them to enjoy and experience quality. This is the most important thing. And the customer service that will be welcoming you every time you walk into the door.
I love that. It's sad that having hospitality in a hospitality generated business is not always the norm, but I love that you were bringing just those key foundations and bringing that back along with, all of our modern values of family and innovation and diversity and inclusion. So
absolutely, yes.
Thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time here on Valley Vispas.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the time.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So Valley Vispas listeners, make sure and stop in at Tang Java, located on Ventura and Fallbrook in Woodland Hills. This is Danielle Roy, your podcast host for Valley Vispas with the West Valley Warner Center Chamber of Commerce and also founder of Morale Matters. Thank you so much, listeners, for Valley Vispas. Again, this is Danielle Roy, your podcast host for Valley Vispas with the West Valley Warner Center Chamber of Commerce. Make sure you check out Tang Java, located on Fallbrook and Ventura in Woodland Hills. Thank you to Diana Williams, who is our creator and producer here for Valley Vispas. And check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere you get your podcast. Keep on buzzing, listeners.